Cause girl, the way him and motherfucking B baby going at it, and bitch, I would never put a bitch who I don't like music in my story. Are you dumb?
And Ryan did say that he knew him. I wanted to follow up and ask him how.
Girl, who the fuck is this ex? I'm really just trying to figure out who the fuck is this motherfucking ex. I need a name drop because I don't remember that bookie. I was late to the club. Y'all, I'm not even gonna explain myself. Y'all already pretty much see what I was just talking about for like the past 5 episodes. We dragging this whole pool party out of proportion. I don't know. I don't know this guy's ex. I don't know him at all. We just getting to know each other. So again, please enlighten me. Because I got a man. So was this years ago? Was this current? Because I had a man. We need some clarification, baby. I need a whole thesis. I just need to figure out. But Max, let me tell you something. You stirred up that motherfucking pot. And it's always friends. First of all, my friends didn't do shit. It was only one friend. At least, first of all, it was just one friend. Let's clarify that shit. It wasn't friends, because my friends were minding their motherfucking business at the pool party. They didn't even know what was happening. I didn't even know what was happening. Second of all, I'm not going to take accountability over my friendship. I will hold him accountable, but I'm not going to be the one taking accountability of nobody's bullshit, because I'm a grown-ass man and I can handle my own liquor. He should be handling his own liquor too. So whatever did happen at the pool party, let's let that shit the fuck go. This 5 episodes later, this is not supposed to be pool gate. It's like literally season 1 all over again with this whole motherfucking cake. I really don't give a fuck. I don't care. Okay? But let it the fuck go. And then this whole storyline bullshit, I really... Friend, there's no name drop. And second of all, what is the storyline coming to? Because I'm confused. You know what? Shout out to the man I know. Shout out to his man that I know. Yo, because I really don't know the man. But he know me though, I guess. He's my number 1 fan. Yeah, girl, I'm trying to go ahead and get some powder, because apparently I need an 8-ball. I need an 8-ball, girl. Girl. Y'all, please support this man so he can make it on season 3, because I can't do it for him. I cannot help the help. Baby, I don't have to do nothing. Let me tell y'all something. It takes somebody to make up a storyline to give nothing but 10 posts to try to further explain something that never fucking existed. It's so crazy to me, y'all. Like, literally. You're a fan. And it's okay. It's okay to be a fan. And you can be like, oh, I'm not a fan. Girl, you don't stream. You're not on top of the charts. You're not on the Billboard 200s, 100. You're not on Spotify. You have not surpassed 200 views, streams, whatever the fuck you want to go ahead and call it. I really don't give a fuck no more. Like, what are you chasing besides an imaginary, like, boyfriend? Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense for me. I am your storyline. Y'all, let's stream out in Miami. That's it. Let's boost the numbers up. This is the only way how everything is gonna chart.
If you don't feel no type of way about your friends being a mess, that's a reflection of you, baby. And honestly, more power to y'all. Y'all could be a mess together. And that's just the tea. And if that's too much of a read for you to handle, I guess, girl. But me, judgmental? Never that. On top of that, to call me anything while I am literally at the center of your mood board, for you to wear gloves, chains, for you to have your brows filled in. Like I said, you bitches didn't even look like this before you met me. So let's call a spade a spade. Let's call out my influence, my impact, and let's hand around a couple thank yous. Thank you for giving you a style icon.
I would like to say, y'all always give me the sex appeal, y'all always give me life, y'all always give me what the B baby needs to go ahead and give. This is the money that has nothing to do with me. This is something that I have to give to my father so he can make sure that he has the proper care. I need to make sure that he is comfortably.
Another thing I want to address is the fact that it's not here nor there about my ex. I brought that up as the cherry on top. But let's be clear. I brought up Brian's friends because Brian's friends acted an ass. Period. Point blank, period. I don't give a fuck how anybody feels about that.
Y'all, I just left a party and I just want to ask a question. Is this a safe space? Does everybody do cocaine but me? Literally, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not trying to point the finger, but is everyone doing cocaine but me? Did I miss the memo? Am I not cool?
Has nothing to do with me, so he can be comfortably and go ahead and give what the B baby needs, sex appeal.
Like, you just, oh Lord. I'm glad that I took a hiatus on going out because I think I'll be getting into it with a lot of these bitches out in the ether.
I heard. Is it true? I heard that Marc is not really in Orlando like that. Is that true?
I never seen him until the show.
Marc is responding in a group chat but refusing to come up.
That's what. Why? Tell him to get up here.
It's the reunion, love. You've been bugging about a reunion on all your stories. Come talk about, because that's all you've been saying. So come on.
Marlo, could you repeat yourself on what you had stated earlier so Marc can rebuttal what you had said earlier, please?
Tea. What's the tea? Hi, you guys.
Hi, yes. What did you want me to rebuttal? That he was the backpedaling queen?
Backpedaling is crazy.
No, love.
Weren't you backpedaling the other day when they brought up the receipts?
No. Yes. Well, that was, let me tell you something. Everyone, please. If we're backpedaling on receipts, Marc, let's not. Because if that's a backpedal, that's 1 to my 50 million of yours, love. Let's be clear. You sat around, you said, oh no, I never said X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. You indeed implied that B Baby was fucking your man because he was a stripper. And at your allow me a second, because then
Upload the
just
boy,
tell me
Marc.
to let you know what I wanted to say.
Okay.
So, and as well as at your talent show, you were saying you're making it a point where he said something about your ex, and you continue to go sit with Max and discuss that. Then when Max said that to him, you're like, oh, I didn't say that. You did. Did you forget that you sat down for crumpets and tea with the bitch?
Come on, Marc. Keep it 1,000. Keep it a stack. There has to be something more to it. Did you guys mess with the same man at the same time? It's gotta get there.
Okay, so yes and no. No, as in it really. I promise nothing else prompted my reaction towards that.
Right.
But when we were at the club for my performance, right, my ex was also in the crowd, and I pointed him out, but I didn't identify him as my ex. And Brian did say that he knew him. I wanted to follow up and ask him how, I definitely do want to ask Brian how he knows my ex, just because, a little territorial over that.
So when Marc finally tells me that his underlying issue with B-Baby has to do with his ex, which is another man, I'm like, bitch, I fucking knew it. Let's get into it, because, bitch, I knew it.
Do you feel as though they had some type of romantic relationship or something?
I'm gonna get real candid. Okay, so
but let's put it on the floor.
Right.
Because at the end of the day,
I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, I'm not trying to put this all on Brian. My ex definitely was getting around. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know Brian that well enough to know if they do know each other through any type of capacity. But I know what Brian does for work. When I see somebody like Brian, I know he is very affluent in the city and very known outside. So I know that his reputation precedes him.
So when Marc makes the comment that he wouldn't be surprised that B-Baby and his ex may have some type of sexual relationship because of the type of work that he does or him being an exotic dancer, I'm like, bitch, That's fucked up to say, like, judgmental much.
Then you motherfucker bring your ass to New Orleans and we let you know, bitch, don't try to hop over here with us because we have a real issue with Max. Bitch, your issue is really with B Baby, but you're deflecting it on Max. Let's be
I'm
clear.
okay. Okay, my turn or no?
No, not yet, love. Allow me another second. So
Go ahead.
then you sat
Air
your
it
ass
out.
at that table and you backpedaled from it and tried to make it like, oh, what is his name? Max. No, boo, you had some places in it. Why the fuck would you sit with a bitch, quote unquote, twin, best friend, whatever the case may have you, and talk about him and think it's not going to go back to him?
Okay, so first and foremost, I brought it up with Max, and my issue was pertaining to Max because Max is the only person that I told that little story about my ex to. And on top of that, nowhere in that footage did you hear me say that I thought that they were fucking. I said I wanted to know how they knew each other. I feel like that's an okay assumption to make when you're a newbie like me coming into a cast of people that know each other already. I had told two of the producers who my ex was. There was a certain day where B Baby, was like, "Oh, I know him." So of course I thought it was something to note, something to notice. On top of that, again, I only brought up my issues with Max because I felt like Max being the only person that I told that to, for all of y'all to suddenly know about it, was a bit much. And on top of that, I wasn't backpedaling. Like I said on my Instagram story, I been spoke to my ex about it because I wanted to know from the source how y'all know each other. That doesn't. You can sit here and speculate what I was trying to imply, but the fact of the matter is I never said that. So if that's how y'all are taking it, I feel like that's a bit of a reach, a little bit of a run.
It's not a run. If
But
all of my cast members, oh, it's nobody. Oh, it's Callie on here and Paablo. Did y'all interpret that as well, or am I just delusional queen?
I didn't say you were delusional. I'm just
No,
saying.
no, no. I'm not asking you. I'm asking the other two. Am I
Mm,
delusional queen,
Did
or
you
am I the
interpret?
only one that interpreted that?
Did you interpret that what that he was implying that B Baby slept with his people? That what you said?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what we got initially. That's what we all
Well,
got.
I ain't even gonna hold y'all. If that's how the message was relayed to y'all,
Yeah,
then I
that's
could get how it could seem
yeah.
like that. But again, I didn't tell nobody that other than Max. And
But I
Max
mean,
is the
like
fact that
you said it on camera, so it's kind of like you was like, well, I wouldn't be
regardless, I said it on
surprised.
camera, but it
You're
wasn't
leaving, you're
aired
leaving half of
after.
the story out though. It's like you're like, well, I know that he's a
How am I
dancer, so
leaving?
I wouldn't be surprised. Mark, it's okay, love. You know.
Sis, if
Yeah,
we both
that
are
was really
in
like
nightlife and we both are outside, I think anything you're assuming is your own projection. And again, the only reason everybody knew about it all was because it already aired. But in real life, when it was happening, again, I only spoke to Max about it. So I really don't care if y'all think it's this or that. Like, I was there.
One question mark: was the boy shown on this season? And if he
he
was,
was,
can you
he
tell the
was,
people
he was.
where he was? What scene was it? So,
I'm
because
not
the
gonna
people
I'm
want
not
to
gonna
know who
get
he
into
was.
that. You can
Okay.
if you look hard enough. My point is, if you really disinvested in this, you can definitely figure it out because it's not out of plain sight. Okay, watch all the episodes. You will see my ex. He was at two events, and again, producers knew because I had mentioned to producers who my ex was. So again, when B Baby had brought that up that first time, I'm thinking, okay, you're an OG. I'm a newbie. Maybe you're trying to get under my skin. Can I admit that that was a wrong assumption? Sure, but again, this whole thing about I'm implying that his profession is this, that, or whatever. Again, I never said any of that. I said my ex got around, which is implying that my ex definitely was outside. You can take that as a sexual innuendo or whatever, but what I meant was in nightlife, if they know each other, I want to know how. Period. Did you go to one of his shows? The fact that y'all jumped immediately, it's like, oh, they must have fucked. Is
But you
again your
also
own
said
assumption.
that in New Orleans, we sat at the table, and I don't know if you remember, everyone. Correct me if I'm wrong.
right.
Even the producer, you said, "Well, B Baby said something about, well, what you think? Because I'm a stripper, I fuck the niggas." And you said, "Well, I mean, uh." And
I
then you
mean, again,
backpedaled, and I
that's not
said, "Dance,
backpedaling.
not
That's not
fuck. Let's not get it confused."
Listen. If I had an issue with
Mark, you
B-Baby's
know that
profession,
always say.
if I had an issue with B-Baby's profession, I promise y'all, I wouldn't give a fuck to say that. Like, I promise you, there's nothing about
You said it
his.
though.
When did I say that? Find me the
Oh,
footage.
girl, when you was at the doing the museum ride with Max, girl, you said you wouldn't be
No,
surprised if B baby with his profession that he would fuck your man. That's what you
I didn't
alluded to.
say
We
fuck
all watched this.
And then
We
you
all watched
repeated
this.
it
y'all
again in New Orleans.
crazy. That I would I never said that they fucks. None of that. Y'all put that whole string in my mouth. Like, stop playing with me.
I know you late to the lie, but it's about accountability, love,
That's
and
I
we
think.
okay.
all watched you say
Wait,
it.
listen,
Hold
and
on,
I
Mark.
took
I think they're
accountability
saying. I think they're
already.
saying that you didn't say it verbatim. They're saying you implied that.
But again, an implication is not good enough for me because if that's how y'all took the implication, that's how y'all took it. That's not what I said. Again, it's neither here nor there. I don't. Even if you did think I was cool, like
It's like whoever's in the live versus you, Mark. So all of us
that's
in
what
the live and on
that's
the
what I'm
live can't
saying.
be wrong, love.
I'm
Like
not saying
this is
that you're
about this is
wrong.
the reunion, love.
This
Accept the
first of all,
accountability,
no, because if this was a
and
reunion,
it's
you know I would
okay.
be looking 10 times better than I do right now. But
Well, I don't know what you look like, love,
What you
but this is
mean
the
looking 10 times better, regardless if we're on cammed up or
camera or
cammed
not. Stand
down,
on it.
you're not
I'm
standing on the business.
standing
You
on
brung up the 200, you brung up the $200 for rent, talk about, oh, well, you lied and backpedal on that. Okay. And I
because you
front pedaled it forward. Now we have some
okay
clarification.
today. You
Now
front
it's your
pedaled
time
it
to
today.
pedal forward, love.
Yes,
Go,
pedal forward.
I
Mark, stand
know,
in it. You were
but
a
I'm not
newbie. You were
about
a
to
newbie, and you
stand
were
in
looking for a
that.
Hold
moment.
on, y'all
Looking
gotta
for
calm down
looking
according to
for a
Mark. We
moment
trying
is
to haze him.
crazy.
According
Yeah,
to Mark.
nobody's
because
trying
looking
to
for a
haze
moment
him.
is crazy. I already explained myself, and again, my explanation is not for y'all to take my side or whatever. It's to tell you how it felt to me, and that's that. Like, I don't care if the whole live is against me. I'm not gonna admit to something
Right.
that I personally don't like. Again, if I would have felt that way, I would have said that, and that's just that.
Okay,
Okay.
can we talk about the crazy comment that you said? I hate to bring it up, but it was on the the last episode. The crazy comment that you said to Pablo.
I ain't gonna lie, cause Mark, you was drunk.
I was.
Oh, you was real drunk
I
last
like
night.
bro.
Like, yeah,
My biggest mistake was taking them shots of downhill before we even stepped foot outside. Okay, like.
yeah.
On a scale from 1 to 10, last night I was a 12, okay? I was very lit. And I know this because I started the night off with Don Julio, and me and light liquor, we don't really go together, but I like to pretend that we do. I was turned.
Mark, with Mark, yeah. But we had fun though, bitch. We was asking life goals, all type of shit. Asking all type of shit.
Well, you know
But
what I'm
I
saying?
feel like yesterday, at the time that you was doing it, it wasn't the time and the place for it. Because like, you said some stuff, and I don't think you remember what you said, that it really rubbed me the wrong way.
What did I say?
Well, you asked me were my kids mistakes. But one, you
Oh,
never,
I didn't. Oh,
yeah, but you never ask a parent if their kids is a mistake. Because were you a mistake?
Yeah, low key. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't.
I've learned that Mark does this when he gets drunk, and I'm the type of person that does not tolerate it. It's aggravating, it's annoying. Some people can't handle alcohol.
Well, my kids,
they
they were made out of love. My kids are beautiful people, and I would die about them.
I'm genuinely gobsmacked and surprised because from my perspective, I thought I was sequestering Paablo to the corner away from the group because it was giving us a more intimate setting for me to really get to know him in a deeper sense. I neglected to realize that time and place is everything, and maybe in the middle of Bourbon Street at 2 in the morning wasn't really the right time and place to ask him about some of his traumas and things he's been through in life. It really bothers me that Paablo feels like I was trying to make a little moment out of things he's been through in real life.
You asked me what my kids a mistake. That was another one. Then you said something about, I guess me being with my baby mama must have been a joke because I wanted to be with men, or you were insinuating that.
I stood on that.
Yeah. I just didn't say it in front of them.
Shit.
I just didn't say it in front of them. I'm telling you now, you were asking me, and it wasn't even your place to even ask me that.
Yeah, no, I
So I'm just
apologize. I had no idea.
Yeah, you did a lot last night, and it did rub me off the wrong way.
Yeah.
And I ain't want to fuck up breakfast, but since we speaking,
let me.
I'm not no fake ass bitch.
Right.
I'm not gonna just hold my tongue. I respect everyone to the utmost respect.
I was not caught off guard when I heard Paablo express his frustrations with Marc. for stuff that transpired the night before. I was actually waiting for this to happen, so I was not surprised.
I don't play about my kids, so I can't beat everybody up. They have an opinion on my kids, or how, so that's why I protect them from the world.
Pablo don't play no motherfucking games about his money and his kids. And don't blame it on you drunk bitch, because we all know a drunk mouth tells a sober truth.
I felt comfortable around you, so I thought I was trying to, kind of dig deeper, but clearly I was digging in the wrong direction,
And apparently he really chewed, according to, the people up here, earlier, they said he really, Pablo really chewed you up and you were scared to look at him in the eye. Like, what's going on?
I wasn't scared. First off, scared to look him in the eye is crazy because the entire time he chewed me up, he was looking everywhere else but me.
Okay, so since we speaking, I didn't really want to speak on that because that's like a yeah, I'm gonna speak. So since we're speaking on that, the thing is, I felt like you were fragile. Okay. So I felt like I didn't want to like beat your ass. And I told you, I'm like, bro, if I look at what you were saying was enough to make me like just slap your ass, beat your ass. So the next day, instead of doing that, I say, you know what? I'm gonna let you know what you did because I don't think you were aware of what you did last night or the previous night. So I was looking at Rashida because Rashida was actually calming me down. So that's why people. So I don't want you to allude that I was looking all over the room because my eyes was locked on one person directly, and it was Rashida looking at
Regardless, they
me,
tried
and
to
she
make it
was
seem like I wasn't looking at you. I was.
no, don't get up here and get and let these people rile us against each other because I didn't say anything. I'm laughing, but I never said you was looking all around. I never said that. I said what I said. I looked at Rashida directly because if I looked at you, I knew that I was going to get more angry and it wasn't going to be no more talking. So in order to calm myself down, Rashida was literally mouthing me, looking at me, and telling me to calm down, calm down, calm down. So that's how I was able to articulate my words without just jumping up and just going fucking crazy. So that's why I didn't look at you directly because I told you I was so fucking mad. I wanted to literally beat your ass. I told you that. You get what I'm saying? And then when me and you talked and you explained to me, I look up to you, I'm a fan and whatever, and I told you, hey, that's fine. But there's certain things that you say that was out of line. And then my only thing is you made a little comment in your story. You said something you don't remember. You didn't say that. I would never get on camera. I would never bring up and say anything that you did not say when it comes to my kids. Like you literally said to me, what you asked me, was there a mistake? Like you was implying, like if you're gay, how do you have kids? Were
But
there a mistake?
was I implying that from your perspective, or did I actually say
No,
the word
you
mistake?
said that, Mark, and
I
that's what
said
I
the word
said.
mistake.
You say were your kids a mistake? Do you actually mean to make like did you mean to make kids like how did that happen? Like how did you and your baby mom get together? Like you kept pushing the issue and I say, boy, going on. I walked away from you how many times? I kept pushing and walking away from you. You
I
kept
do remember you walking away. I
yeah, I'm
do.
like going like right now. We in middle Bourbon Street, all these niggas out here. We trying to
Right.
like party. I'm trying to turn up. You weren't my mood so much. What did I do? I left the whole group. I didn't argue with you. I didn't fight with you. I didn't try to do anything. I literally just walked away. You get what I'm saying? Because I say this dude is so fucked up. If I would have fought you, bro, it would have been you was out of your mind. You was not even in your right body. And I'm like, you can't be in your normal mind to sit up here and ask me if my motherfucking kids was a mistake. Like, nigga, are you serious?
I
So
just
I'm saying this. You did say that. So for you to be, I know you do cute shit back and forth with B baby and all that. But I told you when it come to my kids and this topic, I'm real sensitive. I don't play like that. Like you
I would
said
never
that.
come at somebody's kids. Just period. Let me just say that, and that's it. Like again, I don't. There are certain things I don't remember of that night. It's just the word mistake doesn't feel like it fits in my vocabulary. I've never been like that before. You know what I'm saying? So again, if I did say it, of course I apologize, but it's just not something that sounds like me, And I'm not even trying to be like defensive because I can definitely take
Well, you
accountability,
are
and I
because
did
you
that
saying the
day.
word
They
but
roofied you. Somebody
instead.
put something in your drink. That's what you're saying. They roofied you.
Girl,
I
definitely
got you.
not.
Like
No,
we was
definitely.
in New Orleans, like bro, let's just be honest. I lost my goals. I lost one of my cell phones. Like I lost a lot of shit when I was in New Orleans. So for you to say that this is not in your vocabulary, we were doing a lot of shit in New Orleans that we normally don't do. So what I'm telling you is I'm not pulling this shit up out my ass because I wanted to beef with
I'm
you.
not. I'm not saying that you
You
are.
never did anything to me for me to want to say, okay, I want to fight Mark or I want to beef with you. I
Yeah, I'm not saying that you are pulling it
like,
out.
why would I just
Yeah.
come out the blue and just say you said this wild shit? Like, of all the things that could have been said, why would I say this? So for you to still say, but, I'm telling you, Mr. Articulate, this, this notion, this not good look, this not good saying. It actually does fit in your vocabulary because it did come out your mouth. So don't get up here and say, but. I'm telling you what you say, and I even wrote it in the post. What your words were harmful. I said you may not meant any harm by it, but they were harmful to me. So in all of this, you're still not acknowledging that you
Okay.
like that shit was disrespectful. All this butt and
I
all that.
can
It shouldn't
wait,
be
but
no butt.
really
Yeah,
quickly,
like
the reason why I let it, and I apologize, I took accountability is because, to be honest, Pablo, it was just a moment with me and you. There was nobody else around us, at least in my memory, that could even vouch for what exactly was said anyway. So again, if that's the way you took it in, again, I'm sorry. I would never come at like anybody's children. That's just not, again, I'm not saying that I said it isn't in my vocabulary because it's giving very much like I've never had this type of issue. So if that did happen, again, I'm sorry, but we really don't know. There's no other third party to validate what happened. It was just me and you.
Mark, I'm done talking about it. Like we need to go to the next topic because it's making me
Okay.
mad because I wasn't drinking that night. I was drinking a bottle
No,
of
I
water.
know you
I
weren't
was
drinking that
drinking a
night,
bottle of
but
water.
what?
Marlo, everybody
But
can attest. I was drinking a bottle of water. I didn't even get a chance to hang out
He was big.
because you blew my motherfucking mood before I could even take a drink or anything. Toe up. You was all leaning on me, and I thought I was gonna have a big brother moment with you fooling. But it goes like you're saying that you didn't say certain things, but how it goes to talk about my baby mom or how we got together or the kids and all of that, like it was a lot of stuff. So I'm saying to say this is you said all of these things. I'm not pulling out my ass to where I had to fucking leave and like, you know what? Let me leave before I slap the shit out of you. And still to this day, you're still saying, well, I don't think I said that. I don't want to talk about this shit no more. Cause like now I'm pissed the fuck off. I'm not even gonna lie to you because you
yeah,
did. And that's like I spared you and we on a TV show. I shouldn't have spared you. I should have beat your ass.
I
I
said
should
the
have gave
same
them a
thing.
fucking
I
moment.
literally said the same thing. If it was that much of an issue that night, why didn't you? I really don't understand. Like,
He said that you were fragile. He don't look at you as
Wait, I
everybody else
will
fragile.
do.
hurt
You look a little
you. That's
softer than
why.
But
everybody.
Like
fragile
what? Are
is
you dumb?
crazy. Like, if it really meant that much, honestly, you should have just did it. Like,
Okay,
I
say less.
No,
So at the
wait,
so
Mark.
listen, so y'all said so listen, y'all hear this. When
Oh
I
my
see you, Mark,
God.
I'm gonna beat your ass because I meant that. How about
oh,
that?
you could
Yeah.
try. You could definitely
No,
try.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
beat your ass. How about that? Because
Sure.
my kids, I'm gonna beat your. I told you was drinking. I knew it. I told
I
you.
never talked about your kids in that way. Like, I would not
Mark,
imply
but
anything of this sort.
Mark, but no, for real, you was talking crazy that night. Even with me, I ran away from you. You started asking
Thank
questions.
you. Somebody else. No, you talking about it was no
But
witnesses. I want somebody
no,
else to acknowledge, bro. You
Were
just
no,
you
said
wait,
there?
something
Wait,
different
were
from
you
you.
there though when I said this to
He
Pablo?
was.
Mark,
Callie was right there. He was
wait,
running
Mark,
away.
Mark, wait, Mark. Listen, when if you go back to the film, Zach just posted it. It's me, you, Pablo. Pablo has on the red with the red jock strap and the jeans shorts. Zach just posted it. That's the night that that happened. We was all together. I ran away from you because you started acting bomb like out of the world. I was like, girl, we high and we drunk. No, ma'am. I said, I'm running to the trannies. If you ask, you can ask Rashida and Marlo. I said, girl, I'm hanging out with the trannies. Before you came on this live, I said, bitch, I ran away from Mark because Mark was acting real weird and asking
I love
questions that
how
he
asking
shouldn't.
you guys deep questions is me acting weird. Like, okay,
But
cool.
I no wait. What we saying is you are drunk and you're asking these questions at the wrong time and wrong moment. So people are like,
And
girl,
I
no, this is
admitted
not the
that it was
time.
the wrong time for sure.
But wait, when a person tell you that it's the wrong time and you keep going, that's why I ran away because we asked that girl, this is not the time, and you kept going. You was, baby, and
All right.
this is not coming. Listen, this is not coming from like on Chef Pablo side. No, and you know I fuck with you. You know, like, but I'm telling you the
No, yeah,
truth.
I get it. I get it.
No, you was drunk, babe, and I told you that even at the table. I said you was drunk. You was real drunk, bitch. You was. We took shots.
I was on
In that scene with
vacation.
me, you and Matt.
Like,
You was really drunk for real, so you can't say that you don't think that is you didn't say that because you was asking weird questions. You even asked me weird questions, and I ran away from you. And you and Pablo was right there, and you was
So
asking
that's what
me
I'm
and
saying.
Pablo.
So how you gonna tell me that you didn't say nothing when I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like how you gonna sit up
And
here and
then why get
downplay it?
on your knees and
Like,
apologize
bro,
if you
you got
didn't
in the
say
room
that?
and you told me, you like, bro, I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. Like, you
And
really
you
did
I
did
that. So
do
for you
that.
to
was.
get on this live and act like you big and bad, like, this shit is blowing me because, nigga, you was in New
How
Orleans
is
with
that
tears in your
acting like
motherfucking
I'm big and
eyes.
bad?
You was tears in your eyes. Like, you was like,
I
Pablo is
was,
like,
because it meant a
so,
lot to me.
yeah,
I'm
okay, so
But
why
clean.
get
you
on
on the
this
live
live
and
and
say,
act
yeah,
different? Because,
that
like,
ain't
why
Because
get
me
on this
requesting
live
no
and act
cameras.
different? You getting
because
on this
again,
live and acting total opposite. That's why I'm
That's
below because I
weird.
thought, man, you was good. I'm like, y'all, I gave him a pass. It's cool. I'm telling you how I feel, but you to get on here and this fuck my feelings and just because you trying to prove a point, I'm not B baby, bro. I'm not here for
I'm
them
not
TV
trying to
antic
prove a
moments,
point. I'm
bro.
just
And I feel
saying
like
the
you trying to
word
get a moment with me,
mistake,
bro. Like for real,
not
this ain't
even.
that, my nigga.
The word mistake just does not resonate with, again, how I
But
speak.
Mark, you
And,
wait, but do you not remember at the
again,
wait,
I
Mark,
do
wait, do you not
apologize though if
remember
that's how, you took it. Like,
Mark, at the table you said Pablo said my kids was not a mistake, or were you a mistake? You said
and I said,
I.
yeah.
But wait, Mark, so listen, so that's probably why you said that to him. Cause you was relating to yourself that you was drunk. You gotta take
I
a little bit
guess
of
so.
accountability of that and not get on this live. Cause you listen, no Tito Shay and me being 43, you look stupid right now. For real.
I'm
Like right now.
screaming.
But
That's
no,
funny.
wait.
Okay.
Cause why is cause we was there and they didn't show how you was being so apologetic. And the whole time after that breakfast, you was silent.
I was being apologetic
No, no,
because
no,
I
no,
could
no.
tell
You
that
were
it
right.
actually
And if
bothered
you
me.
are wait, if you see, this is why I'm gonna show you why you look stupid right now and look like a clown. You got to make me look right because you say you was very apologetic, but to get on here and say, "Oh yeah," and be big bad wolf does not say you was that apology was sincere.
Because Pablo, you're
No,
literally going
no,
on
listen,
and on
no,
as
wait,
if
you
like,
can't put this. No, baby, don't put this on Pablo. Cause you cannot doubt, you can't count out his feelings. Because in New Orleans, you didn't do that. You was very, oh, I'm so apologetic, and I'm sorry, Pablo, and crying. You was, and
You
you was
were. You
silent.
requested no
I
cameras. Like you
I
shut the
rem
door and didn't
wait,
even let
wait,
the cameras in.
Yes.
because I
So
wanted to
don't get
talk to
on here and
Pablo on
be
his
like,
own. Like, it
but
wasn't
don't
that
get
I
on
was
here and be
requesting no
big bad wolf,
cameras.
because Pablo wasn't being big bad wolf with you. It was Marlo.
Okay, cool. If y'all listen, I'm not trying to be big
It
bad
was
wolf.
Marlo what?
Period.
Then Marlo was the one that was slaying you. Pablo wasn't. So for you to get on this live, you look crazy. And you was
Okay, cool.
very wait, Mark. Listen, you just told the truth. You said that you was apologetic, but now on this live, you just said that you took that apology back like that was fake, bitch. Because I was
I'm
in New
not trying
Orleans.
to take the
Wait,
apology back.
wait. This is what it looked like, bitch. I said that shit because I was scared and I was by myself and I was in New Orleans, out of town. That's what it looked like, bitch, from a real bitch. You and now that you back in your city and you comfortable, now you say, "Oh, bitch, it's
I'm in
whatever."
your
So
same
try.
city.
But no, but that's no, yeah, in your city. That's what I'm talking about. You back home. But now
Mhm.
you popping your shit like you this big bad wolf. Don't do that. Don't do that because
I'm not
that's
trying to
not
pop
you.
no shit. It's just again,
Wait, am I the only one on this live that don't feel that way?
Can I give my? I've been waiting for you guys to be done. What I think,
mm,
Mark. Hi, Mark. What I
hi.
think, what's getting missed in translation, lost in translation, is this. How I'm taking it. Okay, you got up here and you're like, well, if that's how you took it, that's not something that I would say. But Pablo is literally telling you, like, sir, you were really, really drunk that night, and I was sober. Whether you remember it or not, I'm telling you, this is what you said, and this is how it affected me. So the first words out of your mouth should have just been, "I'm sorry." Not, oh, that's how, if that's how you took it, because that's not something that I would say. You get what I'm saying? That comes off like, excuse me?
No, but
Yeah, I get it.
TTB, she didn't say that in New Orleans. She apologized immediately.
No, no,
Yeah.
right, no, right. But I'm talking about the live. I'm talking about tonight. I'm talking about tonight, the live, right now. When he said earlier, that's not something that he would have said, and blah blah blah. I'm like, that's not what you say to somebody when they're telling you that. No, that's what
That's
you
not what
said.
was shown either.
hmm Well, I'm definitely sorry. So yeah, we could leave it at that.
Are
Okay.
you?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, my
I
issue
don't believe
isn't
that
with
one. I
my
love
issue
you, but I don't
isn't
believe
with
that one.
I'm sorry because of the fact that, like, again, it just
No,
it
you
casts
started it
this
because you know you
light.
finna get an ass whooping.
No,
Just
definitely
being
not,
totally
bro.
honest, just transparency. That's what the comments should be saying. Because
Definitely not.
that's some weird shit, Mark. I'm gonna call you out on your
Yeah,
shit,
and
bitch.
when you say an apology should never have a but in it.
Yes,
I'm
that's
sorry,
safe.
but no.
They taught us that in elementary. A butt is a lie.
Well, I'm definitely sorry. The end.
Okay, cool. Pablo, do you accept this apology?
Probably not.
You know what I'm mad at, Mark? I listen, what the world don't know is like I let these people in my home to film green screens. You get what I'm saying? Like I let these people come into my home where I sleep, like where I rest my head at. You get what I'm saying? I allowed these people. Mark as well. You get what I'm saying? Like I've tried to build relationships. So when this situation happened, I fucking with Twan, going to the therapist. I'm working on myself. So I told Mark, I say, hey, I know you didn't mean it like that, but this is what you said. You acknowledge what went wrong. So, like they say, you get on the live, you popping or whatever. It's making me angry because, man, I just told you, we're trying to build a bond. Man, you never had, a bad rep. You get what I'm saying? You popping your shit at me. I told you, I don't play about my kids, bro. Like, I would die about my kids. Like, I ain't trying to get this live messed up or whatever, but I would whatever. I ain't even got to say it no more. Like, so don't play with me, Mark. Like for real, bro. Like for real. Like don't play with me. I got respect for you. I just wrote this long ass
Like, yeah.
dedication saying I respect your craft. I fuck with you. Like so for you to get up here and just like be dismissive and disrespectful, it's like damn, bro. Like this is what we doing. Like I told you I didn't want to do that, but about my kids, it's whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I mean that. You said that shit that night, bro. Like it made me go back to the room and sleep. Like it made me so mad to I just had to think like, is this therapy shit working? Like for real, for real. Like y'all say I was mad the whole time. It was a reason why I woke up and it's like shit be happening. This week this shit pieced together, but it's a lot of shit that transpired. You know what I'm saying? But whatever.
No. I hear you. I hear you.
Pablo, I'm gonna commend you because that was real big of you. Cause
You
Mark,
know me, Callie.
tonight,
I'm growing. Like for
no,
real. Like
tonight you need to pay Twan some more money. Cause tonight, Mark, you was dead as wrong. I'm
Yeah,
just
shout
telling
out
you
to
too.
Twan Dixon for
Yeah,
the
you
therapy.
was dead as wrong for that. You was popping your shit. You was popping your shit like, yeah, and you know you not about that life. You should stop doing that. You for real,
That's
for real.
how would you know if I'm about that life or not though?
No,
Like
what
I
I'm
feel like
saying,
y'all
because you was
here
quiet.
we
Wait,
go.
why I'm saying that is because in New Orleans you didn't have the same energy.
yeah, because I hadn't watched the show.
Wait, no, and no, we talking about you and Pablo's situation when it happened. You're right now. You're saying that girl, come on, girl, you looking stupid. You
Okay,
need to calm
listen,
down.
listen. My
Just
my
calm
issue is
down.
with the
I
word
don't want to go
mistake.
there with you, but
Nothing
that is
else.
so wrong,
Nothing
girl. You got to
else.
take accountability of your own faults because you really don't look likable right now.
Okay, that's
Right now,
fine.
it's coming off like, girl, why? Why would you do that? How can you tell? How can you give somebody an apology and and want them to accept your apology, and then get on a big platform like this and then downplay it, and then get big bad wolf? When I'm feeling it's just like if I cut you and I say, well, oh, it's okay, you bleeding. You got feelings just like me, bitch. You can't count my feelings out.
Hmm. I
Like,
hear
bitch,
y'all. I get
you
it.
can't tell me I'm wrong. Why would I make this up, bitch? Why would I make up a story about my kids? That don't even sound right. Listen to that. And then Callie is second emotion it and saying, yeah, girl, you was talking real boldly.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, well that's all. Mark. That's all. Oh, and what's up with you and B Baby Lindo moving forward? Are you guys cool now?
I don't know. I mean, I gotta have a conversation with him.
Hi, B
Hey, B
baby.
What's
baby.
How
up,
are
What's up, B
baby?
you?
baby?
I'm
How are
feeling
you?
good. How about
Good.
y'all?
I'm glad you
Well,
came up, B baby.
we're
Mark,
here
are you
to.
still
No.
here or did
Yep,
you run?
Mark is here.
I'm
Um,
right.
we're here to. We're having like a virtual reunion, basically, I guess. So we're here to get to the bottom of you and Mark's issues. So did you sleep with his man or not? Let's just get to
He definitely didn't.
B Baby.
Hi.
Did you? He said you didn't, but I want to hear it from you. Did you allegedly sleep with Mark's ex? And what is the problem between you two?
I really don't know what the problem with me and Mark's issue is. Like, honestly, just like what I said, it was giving multiple storylines. And I haven't talked about Mark. I don't even know Mark. That's why I kept saying, like, for the whole, every single time with this whole season, I was like, I don't know Mark from a whole. I don't know anything what was happening, but apparently he had a problem with me. So what was the problem?
Oh, my turn now.
Yes, yes, yes.
So hold on. First of all, what
So
was the
I've
problem?
explained.
And then on top of that, you said that, oh well, what was the energy? Like, what energy did I give from that time? From like what, episode 9?
Yeah, you
Because
was
you were
popping your
telling
shit
me,
outside of
oh well, all
Southern.
this energy. Trying
So
to figure out
I heard
what is the
that
problem.
you and what's his name, Mark, you screwed on his man. That was one.
Oh my
And
god!
then listen,
Storyline number
and
one.
then at the all black things,
Storyline number two.
you and him y'all talked together.
No, the
And
problem
then at your
was
daddy event,
no.
he said that him and Max had like a private conversation. Woo de whoop,
Hold on, what
and
did he
that's
say?
that.
I don't even know what the accusation. I really just don't know.
So
But the
look,
problem is that
this my only
playtime
ask.
is over.
If
I
y'all,
don't have no time. I'm always nice to people. I don't give
I
a
gotta,
fuck.
we
Stop
gotta
talking
make,
about me.
I gotta make sure
Talking
she
about
out
me.
the
Talking about me
tequila.
every single time. Because every single time, I've been so fucking nice. Yeah. And y'all want to go ahead and keep talking about me.
Your shit.
Y'all want to keep talking about me.
Your shit.
You want to talk about me? Stop playing with me, baby. I'm not on no fucking drugs. Check in, and clock the fuck in.
Fuck that shit.
Clock the fuck in.
Don't wait till the end of the season to clock in.
I'm done. Fuck these hoes.
I
Baby,
mean,
I
you was
have
popping your
not
shit
seen
at
you.
Southern.
I have not seen you since then. I have not seen you all over Orlando. So what energy?
T, but that was before we went to New Orleans, no? The scene at Southern.
And on top of that too, we had a conversation, and I thought I like literally even way before this, I was like, you know what? I really do like Mark, respectfully. But then everybody and their mother was talking about how you were talking shit about me and everything, or how you were gonna go ahead and you were gonna check me and all this other kind of shit. And I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck was the problem.
I feel like the only thing that happened between us is just the entire rumor being misconstrued. I told it to one person. They obviously related to the rest of the group and then related to you. And I'm sure it got diced and mixed up along the way. Because, like I said, I never said you fucked my ex. Never. Period.
That's
On
what
top
they
of
kept
that,
saying though, Mark. Like
they
that,
they
and you
did
know
keep saying it,
whatever
but
that they're
if I
telling
never
me,
said
whatever
that,
that they're telling me though, is what they're telling. And I did not go ahead and I'ma take it. It's what they're telling me, and I'm just like, okay, well, I don't even have a problem with this man.
well, I didn't end up addressing it because, like I said on my Instagram story, like I reached out to my ex. I clarified that was that. You don't remember even
Okay.
saying that you knew him, and again, that's
Remember
valid.
what though?
We were all
You were
drunk that
saying
day.
the whole entire time that I was slurring. I just
You
said,
were.
listen, Mark, let me tell you something. I
Were you
don't
not
know what the
slurring?
fuck is the problem with us, but that shit really pissed me the fuck off because I'm like, bitch, I don't know what was it that you were trying to check me on, and I felt like you were trying to check me on a whole couple, like
You tried to say I
multiple
used
things.
that as a storyline and all this extra shit. Like,
I
of
did because
course,
I was
like
like, bitch, what the fuck is the problem? I didn't know what was the problem.
my
I didn't
problem
know
is the
what was
fact
your
that
issue
you
with
took Max's
me.
word over like everything this season, and
I didn't
literally
take
he set
Max's
up a
word
lie.
because whatever
You did because you was just
the thing
kikiing
is,
and
like
you
I
just
keep
co-signed
saying,
whatever
no,
he
the thing
thought.
was is that I told you, like I told everybody else, me and Max have we have a friendship. So
Okay,
of
it's a
course
phony
I'm
friend.
gonna be talking. I have a soft spot with Max. However, behind cameras, me and him went ahead and we talked about this shit and whatever like that. Like whatever the he
But did he
talked
tell you
about,
that he set
I
up
went
that
ahead and I
lunch
even
with
checked
me?
that shit
Like,
too. But y'all wanted to be on camera and that's fine. I don't mind to go ahead and expose the shit on camera too. But I did not have the opportunity to go ahead and have that situation happen.
I think you
So
had
I
some.
was just trying to figure out what was I was just trying to figure out what was the problem with you, with Max. Like I'm just trying to figure
But
out
again, I feel like
why
you
my
only had
buttons
that
was being
energy for
pushed.
me though. Like, why didn't you have that energy for Max? That's supposed to be your
Because you
ride or
were
die.
in
That's
my
how it went.
business. You were in my business. You were in my business
You
with
took
my
the
friends.
initiative
You
upon
were, and
yourself
then
to
on
say
top
that
of
at
you
the
said
club.
friends.
Like,
You said in plural. You said in plural. You said in plural.
I did because the
Oh, my
entire group
friends,
you
my
came
friends,
with
my friends,
seemed like the
and
added
then when
people.
my friends, went ahead and they checked you, you said, "Oh, well, I don't have no problems, but my
No, let's be
with
clear.
the
The
friends
only
that,
friend that tried to check me was
baby,
Ken.
baby,
And like
it was
I
all
told you,
clear. It was only one friend. It was one friend, and you were in the business for what?
because you was with a whole
For
group of
what?
people that
Because you
literally
want to
was
see a
yelling at each
paid.
other.
For you to still be friends with this person is kind of wild to me because I feel like your vibe is dumb cool.
But that's been my friend for
But
years.
that's
Mark Sensor is obsolete. You should stay in your place, and that's it.
I definitely was holding Brian to the fire and everything, but I feel like that was just because, like I said at my event, that, you know, I was just getting to know everybody. I'm not the type to like think something and just like keep it to myself.
Correct.
I'm very much like, if I'm gonna get cooler with you, I really want us to address this. It was important for me to address what happened at the pool party and ultimately hold Brian accountable because I'm the newbie of the group. I'm a very opinionated person. I'm gonna tell you how I feel and how I felt then and now, if you ask me. I definitely feel like no one else in the group was going to address that Brian brought the group of people that ultimately ended the party and caused a disarray. If I gotta be the one to say it, I'm gonna say it. Like, if that really is your friend, and to know that he's still cool with him, if he didn't realize that his friend was a little sketchy, I hope he does realize now. Because that friend yelled at him in front of all of us. I just was like, you know, Brian seems like a really sweet guy. I'm like, if you didn't realize that your friend was being a little much, I'm here to let you know. Like, you know.
And then on top of that, you talked about oh how he give it up. What the fuck do I give up?
I didn't say that. Your friend did. Again, here you go
What
again,
the
like
fuck do
mixing
I
it
give
up.
up?
Maybe we should have this conversation when you're
No,
sober because
what did I mix up? What did I
be,
mix up? Oh,
because
you need
you
to
the
go
quote,
ahead and
the comment that you're quoting
storyline.
that give
You
you
need to
the
align your
comment
storyline.
the
You need to align
comment
your
that you're
storyline. You need to
quoting, you're
align
not
your
gonna out talk
storyline.
me. The
Stop,
quote
stop,
that you're
stop being a
quoting,
punk.
the comment
Stop
that
being a
you're
punk.
quoting is
Stop
literally
being a
from
punk.
Ken, not
Stop being a
me.
punk.
So again, I didn't bring up nothing other than what the
That had
fuck was
nothing to do with
factual and
me.
what happened.
That had nothing to
Yes,
do
it
with
did.
me,
It had
babe.
everything to do with you,
That had nothing to
sis.
do with me.
You literally let that man drive
I
home
literally
from the
liked
pool
you.
party.
I
He was
liked you in
screaming
the
at
beginning. I
everybody.
liked you in the beginning, but
I know you
no,
did.
no, I liked you in the beginning, and then everybody was they talking so much shit about me, and I'm like, who is Mark?
That's crazy that they're like, I talk so much
I'm
shit
just
about you because,
liking you.
again, this
I'm
was
literally just
a
liking you.
sentence that I relate to
Just
Max.
you.
He went and spun that shit. So all that animosity you need to have, you really need to check your friend. Because again, I don't need to have no loyalty to you anyway.
And
So
I
even if I
checked
was
my
talking shit,
friend.
no,
I
you
Can I
checked
didn't.
my
come in and
friend.
say
I
Definitely
what
this?
you
You
talking
keep
about?
blaming
I checked
Max,
my
and it's
friend.
really
What? I
not
didn't check
Max. You
my friend on
told the whole
camera
collective.
because I didn't check my friend on camera.
he aired your
Get
tea
out,
out on
bro.
camera. So why
And then
wouldn't you
on top
check
of
him on
that,
camera?
just like no, but bro, like even just like everybody else and motherfucking like as the audience, I'm literally just finding out every fucking week about what he said about me and everything. I'm like,
Y'all did a whole
oh,
hour live. You and Max did a whole hour live
this is
talking shit
what's been
about all
said.
of us. Like, why does now? Why are you bothered now? And again, you in cahoots with the same person that literally was dogging you out. I didn't see no like public apology. I didn't see. So it's like he brought some of your issues to the table on camera, but you can't check him on camera. But you can check me,
But I
even
didn't
though that's
have
your
all this
friend.
energy with
Even
you,
though,
Mark.
but even
Like,
though
let me
that's your
tell you
friend, and
something.
that's who you should
You
have the energy
literally were
with.
putting all the
That's your
energy on
bitch.
me. You were putting
I'm
all the energy on
because the
me,
fact
though.
that you
Like,
literally tried to
I
spin
will
it, both of y'all
understand.
on me, is crazy.
I'll understand if you was talking to me, and I was like, you know what, this makes sense. But all this energy off of me, like I was just like,
Me
bro,
having
like
that sit down with you was
I was just
already
cool with
enough to
him.
clarify, though, that Max literally didn't have your best interest, period. So, again, my whole thing is the fact that you decided to have this animosity with me over a rumor that you heard from multiple people when I
There ain't
told
no
one
animosity.
person.
There
And the
was
one
no
person I
animosity towards
told
me,
you,
babe.
but
I
the
literally
one
sat there and I was like,
person that I
what?
told that to
Why
was
do we have a
Max.
problem?
Like,
What's the problem? And then you kept creating a fucking problem with me. And I
I
was like,
wasn't creating
yo,
a
he's
problem. It's
cool.
the fact
And
that
then
you took Max's side over
other people
everything and
amongst the
just let that
collective
be. Like,
and production, they kept
Lord.
B baby, drop it, come back. What's your magation?
We need a part 2 with Max included. That's all I'm saying.
Max is not coming, love, and we got to
Well,
take accountability. But you did say it to multiple cast members. This was
I did
not like
not
it
say
was
that
just
to
a
multiple
Max.
cast members. Stop.
Yes, you did because I remember having a conversation with you and
No,
others,
I
and
don't
it
know
was
who told you,
implied.
Marlo, but I
You
vividly
told
know for
me.
a fact that I did not say it.
She said, "You told me."
No, T, like as if it's a matter of fact. Like, come
Well, continue, B baby. What you were saying? You got cut off. The call dropped.
Yeah, but it did. I'm not in the trenches, y'all. I'm in the motherfucking highways. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But Mark, I really don't have a problem with you. You have a problem trying to figure out your temperature because you were just like,
because
I don't
again,
know
I
what your
just feel
problem was
like
with me.
we still need to have a conversation with Max included because again, my whole thing is the fact that like you neglected to even
That's
acknowledge
why.
your
Well,
issue with
I was
him,
ready
but
for the
it,
reunion. I was so
it
ready for the reunion because I was like, I need to know what the fuck was going on between us because I was like, why do I have a problem with Mark? And I wanted Mark in my fucking event. I wanted Mark, like, because I support
Baby
local
said that is
artists.
crazy.
see, like I said, I don't
Like,
have no issue
I
with
love,
like that deep either. It's just again, I felt like you genuinely not only like squashed it with Max, but didn't even question the fact that he told me all that when we sat down off camera. Regardless, like if
but
that's your friend, I'm
I didn't know y'all
expecting.
conversation though. I didn't know y'all
Yeah, I know you didn't
conversation
see it
because
yet. You're right, you didn't see it
I
yet. Yeah,
didn't know that, I didn't know what was happening. And then on top of that, like, y'all was talking, if y'all were talking about me, what I don't appreciate is that if Max was talking about me, like, damn, like, what the I wish
no,
all was to go ahead and,
I
on
think
each
if it would
other
have been all
that
three
I
of
couldn't
us, like
appreciate.
privately, we definitely could have reached some type of middle ground. I'm not negating that. Like, but again, I feel like
I just
Max
didn't
just
understand.
nowhere
I
to be
just
found in
really
this
didn't
event.
understand our. I just didn't understand our beef because I was like, what beef the fuck do we got? Like, what do we have? What
But
is
that's how I
there?
felt
Like,
too when Max was having to
and
bring
on
that up
top of
on
that,
stage.
like, everybody was telling me that you had a problem with me, and I'm like, why? When I want him to perform at my dad's event.
That's how I felt too. When we was at the table and Max brought all that up, I felt like again it was just further stirring the pot when I already addressed, I promise, like I addressed everything I wanted to with you in those moments. So for him to bring that up again, it's like all the energy and attention was directed towards me and my commentary from months before, but nobody was like literally nobody was noticing the fact that the common
Nobody wanted
denominator
to
and why
listen. Yeah.
well that and that the common denominator between all of us having a rift was him.
I do have a sort of miscommunication with you, Max, because a couple of weeks ago we had a little moment with each other where you relayed some gossip to me, and the gossip was pertaining to me and B-Baby. And, I told you then that I was going to try to get to the bottom of it and nip it in the bud because I'm new to the group. And I feel like everybody's entitled to their opinions, especially when you first meet somebody,
What's it about?
But about how basically you were saying or what I was told that day was that at my performance, when I brought up your friend from the pool party, that I was like making a moment out of it or putting you on the hot seat or like, kind of basically putting all the
So I
attention
said
on
that you needed a moment?
That's what I was told.
So that's not really how the conversation went, Mark.
Okay, how did it go?
So the conversation that we shared was I want to, have a one-on-one with you because I do think you're a cool person. I want to further our friendship. But for us to move forward in that light, I do know B-Baby. Right. And I do know the conversation that me and B-Baby shared before even going to your performance because at Paablo's event, it did seem like, you were pestering him about his friend's actions. Yeah. And it wasn't just one question.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't just two questions.
But
maybe it was like 3 or 4.
Right, but when I spoke to you, I told you. And I definitely was. But when I spoke to you, I told you straight up, like, obviously the way I communicated it was, it was bad because I feel like everybody else kind of jumped in and also had questions and things like that.
You were kind of hesitant on moving forward with B-Baby and friendship because of the boy that you was dating for 5 years.
I'm worried about that too. You know that? I've heard that.
The night we were at the club for my performance,
Yes, let's on the floor.
I pointed towards my group of friends and I
This
said,
is the ex that you talked about earlier.
Yes,
That was
yes.
saying. Right. We had that conversation with Fabio about relationships and stuff.
yes. I pointed towards that direction and I said, those are my friends or whatever. And you said, because I'd have to point him out, but you pointed to him twice that night and you were drunk. So like, I didn't really take it.
Also, a drunk mouth for tell.
Right, but you just were like, oh, I know him, and you kept pointing at him. So
who's that?
Right, exactly.
We gotta know
exactly.
I need to figure out.
I'll show you.
That's
like, I'm not gonna get back with him. There's nothing there, but I did find it a little funny that you said it twice that night.
And I said, oh, I know him because we fucked.
No. You didn't say we fucked. You said I know him.
But wait, Mark,
So
you
what?
did say
I'm
from the
just trying to
top,
figure
you
this
did
out.
say with him being an exotic dancer that you wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
I said I wouldn't be surprised if you knew him through just going to the club.
I feel like Max is being shady as fuck. Max is trying to bring up this anecdote that I told him months ago.
No, I really don't know, okay? I'm not trying to put this all on Brian. Like, my ex definitely was getting around. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know Brian that well enough to know if they do know each other through any type of capacity, you know? But I know what Brian does for work.
I think Max is trying to be shady and trying to stir the pot like he always does, and trying to basically call me out in this moment, in this fun game that's now turned into this shady banter.
I feel like people know a lot of things. They leave me in the blind side. Then I'm here like, oh, I'm just finding out shit. So I'm supposed to go ahead and keep my mouth closed and be this sweetheart and all this other kind of shit. I'm tired of being a sweetheart, baby. I want to know who said what's to be said, and stand on your shit.
I do want to move forward, you know what I'm saying? I understand how it sounds.
If I knew your ex, you would have went ahead and already name dropped, but you have not. I have a man, and for one, I have respect for myself, so for you to go ahead and say that I pointed at your ex and I was being messy at your so-called event, which was the talent show, again, you sound like a hater, babe. I don't know you from a can of paint, so please enlighten me.
Mark, I invited you out because I did want to grow a friendship with you, but to me it didn't feel right or unauthentic if I didn't address what Brian and I shared the night before we went to go support you at your event, which, and at that same night as well, you were continuing to pestering him about the friend situation where I feel like I did have to get involved. Because, you know.
I apologize to him at points. Like I said, we had our conversation. I felt better about it. I'm glad we could have this conversation. I do want to move forward. I do think y'all are cool.
I'm not like interested in beefing with you.
No, and I understand,
Setting.
and I don't want y'all feeling like, I don't want y'all feeling like I'm giving him a pass. I'm not giving him a fucking pass.
Felt like.
That's why I want us to have the reunion. I want us to have the reunion so then I'll wait. Hey, like, you talking to me in person, what the fuck was said? And nothing was ever said because at that time, at that part, nobody was giving him a chance to talk. Well, let's just address the elephant in the room since we're, addressing elephants in the room. Apparently, for the whole month, nobody want to go ahead and tell me who said that coke joint or whatever the fuck. I do coke. Who said it?
Well, I got mentioned to me. It got mentioned to me. I'm a real ass bitch. It got mentioned to me from your friend that your friend and you were together and you had, I guess, an 8-ball or whatever the case may have you, and your friend called up one of our mutual friends and said that.
Max said that I do coke.
You said you put out an 8-ball after swimming or whatever the hell y'all
Oh, you was already talking on your live about this boy doing coke.
Yes, because your best friend said you were on
so
that
you
shit.
started
I didn't say coke.
Like, get off my dick, bitch. Get off my dick.
So I said, exactly on my live, you said, I said, on my live, I said, what shit?
Tank ass breath, bitch. Stop talking. Everyone's eyes about to burn.
The simple fact that I know that it was Max all along to go ahead and say some shit like that, that's, if it's true, that's some shiesty shit because apparently we're supposed to be Claremont twins.
Okay, so let's talk about it because y'all only say one side of the story. The conversation was because you weren't there, so you don't know, so you need to shut up. So shut up.
The conversation was mentioned to me. So if you said,
wait.
Why are you mad at me if I said
You're doing the most.
I never said anything to you. I talked to my friends and the same person who said something to me. Did I not?
I'm gonna say this. You're gonna have to choose your words because you done said you bitches about 3-4 times.
So I'm gonna say it again. Choose your words, bro. Because it's like you've been aggressive. Because the reason why I'm saying choose your words, because you're telling people that I'm playing both sides. So my thing is this. I feel like when you say we, you're talking to me.
I'm not making this up. Okay?
Okay, so we were all on the way to the pool party.
No, we gonna keep
Can
it
I
a buck.
speak?
You
Why can't I
confronted
speak?
it.
You guys
You
not trying to
said
be
that you saw
disrespectful
that
to
man
me.
pull out an 8-ball. Don't play with me. You said you saw
Okay,
that
so
man.
can I get to the conversation?
You
First
said you saw that man pull out an 8-ball.
So
You
you
told me
went
that
out.
I'm out.
You went out.
Did she do the bag with you?
Did she do the bag with you?
Don't get over me. Don't get over me. Don't get over me. Don't get over me.
Every event, you keep popping off like you're the head honcho. Sit your motherfucking ass down.
You said that Paablo was too thirsty. You said Paablo.
And that shit blew me
Like
because I was like,
he stirred a
I
lot.
just wanted to see. I wanted to from his mouth. I wanted to hear it from his mouth. That
And now
shit
we'll
pissed
never
me the
know.
fuck off. I was like, bitch, and I'm just like, you know what? And one thing as a grown ass man, I can't say I do apologize for not getting to know you because when you went
But
ahead
again, I
and
feel
you
like
showed me you
had he
like a
not been
softer
involved
side,
in that,
you showed me a
could have.
softer side. No, but you showed me a softer side when it came to like us as a NIV community and everything. Like,
No,
bro,
yeah,
I
agree.
will forever go ahead and hold. I will hold you. I will hold you and guide you and everything. I just
Yeah.
didn't understand, and I didn't appreciate the fact that everybody was putting me down on this bullshit. 'Cause I was just like, bro, what the fuck? What the
No,
fuck is
definitely.
going
I feel like it
on?
was spun out of proportion for sure. But again, like if that other person wouldn't have been involved, I feel like we could have been fine. It's the fact that like
We could have been fine. I was
as soon as
fine,
the episode
but I
aired,
was
he tried to
okay.
call me a
That's why I
liar.
sat
He tried
there.
to say all this stuff. So it's
But
just like
that's why
again, bro.
I sat. But that's why I said, Mark. I sat there and I was like, baby, y'all can go ahead and say what the fuck y'all gotta go ahead and say. Y'all gotta say about me. Y'all can go ahead and clown me, whatever. But
Yeah.
I'm not a liar. I'm not a fucking liar. I don't have to lie on shit. I didn't appreciate the fact that like I'm being put down when nothing. But all I do is motherfucking chase. All I do is do my shit. But I just didn't like how
I
everything was
just want
just
to
focused
say,
on cocaine. Like, okay, oh my god, I do cocaine. Wow, wow. Oh my
but
god. Y'all
again,
want to
because
share a baggie
because
or not?
but because that issue was never addressed with us publicly or on camera, again, it just felt like all the energy and attention was directed towards me, and I couldn't understand how like
And
how it wouldn't
that's
make
why I
sense to
didn't
you
want
when you
to
had
make you
him
feel
too.
like I didn't want to make it feel like all that. And I was just like, every
Girl, it felt
single
like he
time
laid the
somebody
bait
is
and then like
saying,
threw it in the middle of the table.
everybody's saying you saying this, you saying that though, and
And
I
I
was
find
just
that
like,
crazy too, because again, everybody's saying is like I know you're just speaking from the experience, because again, people did say that they had heard that, but again, I only told Max, so it just felt like everybody was misconstruing it, and you took their words because you know them, which is fine, but again, it just felt like all that negative energy and attention was directed towards me. When I'm just like, wait, why are we not questioning the culprit that literally told us your business?
no, and no,
No.
but you know what? And I could agree on that because he is the culprit. That's one thing I
We never
can't
would have had
say.
an
But
issue
I
because again,
had
I
this
vetted it with my
but
ex,
that's why I
and
try
I
to
didn't
say
even
I had this
want to bring it up.
conversation
Like
behind closed doors. Like I had this conversation and he was just saying, "Oh, out of concern." And I'm looking at him like, "Out of
concern is right.
concern?"
It
Bitch,
definitely
I
wasn't
know that's
right.
not out of concern cuz you just laughed at me on national television.
And you
You
brought it
try
to
to
the
punk
group.
me,
If it
bitch.
was
You try
actual
to punk
concern,
you
yeah.
try to punk me. You try to punk me. And then you go ahead and file a cease and desist on me. Like
I'm
you sound
crying.
dumb. You sound dumb. And I heard this from production. Like, get the fuck out of here. You try to go ahead and cease and desist me and say that my friends is a liability. However, what everybody was saying was the fucking truth.
I mean, I tried to say it, but again, I felt like I was getting crucified for every little fucking thing. So it is what it is. I wish we could have a reunion. Maybe we could reach
It's
the middle
okay. It's
ground.
a hate.
And I agree.
It's a
No,
hate.
but
It's
wait,
a
and I agree
hate.
with you. I agree with you though that like again, had those other variables not been included, you and I definitely could have got along because HIV
We could
aside,
have
like
got. We could have been
we
good, Mark.
yeah,
Like on
like
some G shit. we could have been good, and we could have made like
Not
we could have
motherfucking
made
HIV
something. I was
aside.
just
What?
I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying that, like, we come from very similar backgrounds. When I joined this season, my whole thing was like, I never told anybody my diagnosis or
like
my
I
status. So when I met B
yeah.
Baby, of course, it was like I wanted to build an organic connection. But again, all the little he said, she
The
said, and this, that, and the
bullshit,
third
the
just made
fucking
it feel
everybody
like, okay, since you're
kicking.
gonna take your OG side, and since you're gonna take your ride or die sister
I
side, like,
no,
okay,
but I'm
cool.
not. I'm not that kind of girl to be following people. I could follow my own shit. I just didn't
Well, it
appreciate the
felt
fact
like it.
that everybody was always saying, "Oh, Mark's saying this, Mark's saying that," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Why is Mark saying all these
All cause
things?"
something
And
I told just
I
to
don't
match
hear
Mark.
from Mark. You know what I'm saying? And then you telling me we don't have problems. I'm like, all right. You know, I'm just appreciating the fact that like, hey, but let's make money. And then
True.
all of a sudden, after all this shit's happening, I'm seeing it as a viewer, yo, this whole boyfriend thing's happening, then Max saying that I said this and that has never came out of my motherfucking mouth and all this crap. And I'm just like, I'm so sick of this shit. Like, bruh, if we
Like,
gotta
see,
troll,
like I
let's
said,
troll. Let's troll.
we gotta just put a pin in it because, like I said, I'd love to have the conversation with you and Max, just straight up, so that it could just be deaded completely. Because again, I didn't want to have an issue with you neither.